So I'm trying to go on a hike because it's really beautiful out. And I left Jubilee at home so it could be nice and quiet and just me, right? But the turkeys have decided that they're going to follow me into the woods. So I guess that's the kind of hike this is going to be. I also get to investigate Jubilee's crimes. Because as you can see, none of us people have gone down this path since the snowstorm, and yet there is a decent amount of Jubilee's paw prints going in every which direction. So she's clearly been up to something out here. Oh my god, seriously, guys? They've literally never shown any interest in coming out here. Okay, here we go. So, she thinks there's a path that goes down that way. I've never seen that path or gone on it, but Jubilee's really good at finding paths, so I kind of believe her. There's another. She's just crisscrossing this whole area. Gosh. And I know these are Juvie's paws because we've got a pretty good idea at this point of what her paw prints look like. She's got a pretty distinctive set. So I know it's her. Careful, turkeys, this part's wet. So there's probably a mouse in there somewhere, and some in here too. What do you think, Daisy? Oh. Try to step over that. So, once again, cute. The way I know that these are Jubilee's tracks, or rather, another way I know these are Jubilee's tracks, is that they are following pretty much exactly the path of our trail. And I don't think that if it was like a coyote or something, that they would be sticking right to where our trail goes. So I wonder what this is here. See, that line would suggest some kind of a rodent. But it looks different than the mice tracks I've seen. So, here's a bunch more. This is so crazy. I never knew Jubilee had this secret life out in the woods. It's beautiful, too. This is, I think, the prettiest I've ever seen these woods. See, there's something out there that's not Jubilee. Let's see if I can figure out what that is. Maybe that's bunnies. What do y'all think? All right, back on the main trail. We've still got plenty of Jubilee paw prints in here. The turkeys are still following me. It's been probably 10 minutes at this point. They're still coming with. Oh, cutie, Petunia! That is a perfect roosting bar. I'm gonna have to remember, we have to come back before they start getting sleepy. Because I do not want them trying to roost way out here in the woods. That would be the worst thing. Ooh! So here's some little bird tracks. Those aren't my turkeys, because they're way too small. I wonder if it's maybe a grouse. We have a lot of grouse out here. Here's another thing that's not Jubilee. I think that must be a bunny. Yeah, because if you imagine, those could be like its big back feet, and that could be its little front feet. If it's really running fast. Come on, guys, let's go. Look. Come on. So, this is magical. Look at those little tracks. Those are so cool. Ooh, I think this might be a deer track. I am glad Jubilee's not with us today, because that would make it so much harder to follow her tracks in the woods. Come on! Here she comes. Yeah! Petunia never lets me get going too far without her. See, they're all getting a bit red on their faces. I'm wondering if maybe they're starting to get less comfortable being away from the farm. But I do really want to see where Jubilee got off to. Ooh, so this thing, I know, those are little tunnels that mice and other rodents make that then, when it gets warmer, they collapse. And so that's like an old tunnel. It's pretty cool. Nope, we're still looking at Jubilee here. She's gone way out. All right. So here you can see two paths diverge. This, I think, is maybe a bunny path. Because that's not the path we take. This is the path that's our path, and you can see down here it's still Jubilee's feet. So I think she's just going down on the path to the places where we've taken her before because she knows it's part of her territory. Y'all still coming? I'm wondering when there's like sometimes by her prints there's like a little thing here. I wonder if that's her tail hitting the ground or something. Because I think it's coming from her. Here's another one. So at this point, this looks like it's just her paws heading back toward the house. So however she got here, she must have come from a different direction. This area is all solid right now, but in the spring, it's really wet. Come on, little ones. Now she's got footprints going both ways. This is something interesting because it's got that tail pattern, but it's a little different from the other ones that we've seen before. So I wonder what kind of animal that is. You can see here's its den, and there's a den of another one of similar kind, I think. There's a chance that some of these might be squirrel tracks. I think her tracks there are all messed up probably because she decided to jump over this puddle. She doesn't like getting her feet wet. Hi, Petunia. Or are you finding bits to eat? I seriously cannot believe that the turkeys have followed me all the way out here. I know they have flocking instincts with us because they were raised with humans, but I didn't have any idea. Especially Bumblebee, he doesn't really seem to be attached to me the same way that girls are, but maybe he's just more reserved. Isn't that just beautiful out there? Come on, guys. At this point, it seems like they're kind of keeping their distance from me. But they definitely still don't want to get too far from me either. Because they keep following me every time that I walk further away. So you can see the yellow signs every once in a while that are on this path. Those are our signs that just mark this trail to confirm that this is our property, because we border up on a national forest on the far side here. And it's to help people from finding this trail and thinking it's still part of the forest. Meanwhile, you can see Jubilee's got the same idea out here. She's just tinkling all along this trail. This is crazy to me that she's gone all the way out here by herself. We don't supervise her too strongly when she's outside and we're in the house. Because she tends to, well, I thought she tends to stay pretty close to the house. But because every time I call her, she comes running back. So I always assumed she never got too far away. But I'm wondering now. Hey guys, come on. Yeah. La, 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 la. We'll let him catch up here. I think I might have to turn around soon because they seem a little bit nervous to be getting this far from the farm. You can see petunias looking up in the air. They're being cautious of anything that might be up above. But I don't know, Bumblebee's head is getting a little more blue again, it looks like. I don't know. So I was saying, Jubilee always comes running back to the house every time I call her. So I figured that meant she wasn't going all that far away. Here's more bird tracks going off that way. But I guess it's time that I face the facts that she might actually be roaming very far and just coming right back when I call. So I was hoping to get all the way over. I would say we're about 2/3 of the way down our property line on this side. I was hoping to go to the end of it, and if you go a little past, there's this nice stream. But I'm thinking the turkeys are really wanting to go back. So I think I'm gonna cut this a little short. Maybe I'll come back out without them after they get home. But they might just try to follow me right back out again. They were raised by people, so they like to flock with me. It's really their instinct is to follow me around. They follow me while I'm doing my chores, and they follow me into the house. Or, sorry, I misspoke. They don't follow me into the house, but they follow me up to the house. And I'm sure if I let them, they would try to follow me into the house. Yeah, they're following way closer now that we're heading back. So I think they just wanted to go home. So I guess that's about all. I think I'm gonna shut my phone off here so I can enjoy the walk. And maybe I'll come back out with Caleb and we'll get some more footage and he'll tell us what all these tracks are. But in any case, thanks for watching. And have a good day wherever you are. I hope it's as pretty as it is here.